Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost the end of the year. An exciting time. Holiday shopping season is approaching, and what else could be more exciting than an arbitrary award show where we decide which video games are the best ones? The Game Awards are coming. They're coming strong. Scraps is excited. Scraps, say hi. Say hi. Say my daddy doesn't spit vodka in my mouth and throw me violently like other influencers.
It is vodka.
As I'm trying to state, and my cat really does not want me to make this video, right now, the Game Awards are a-coming. They're coming December 12th to the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. I wonder if I could get a ticket. Probably not, because nobody likes me. These are produced, of course, by Jeff Keighley, a man who is famous for, I don't know. He talks about video games, I guess. The Game Awards recognize, upholds, blah, 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 diverse group. Okay. This is a terrible. Why did I click the About tab? I was expecting like some information about the history of it. Okay, there it is. We'll bring together a diverse group of game developers. None of this means anything. Challenging, inspiring form of entertainment. It's video games, guys. Jeff Keighley is known for Entertainment Weekly, Spike TV. He's a guy. I never understood the love for Jeff Keighley. And also on the advisory board, Lisa Sue from AMD. Lisa, baby, how you doing? Rob Kostic, Kojima, which we'll get into. That's a little troubling. Rockstar Games. Stephen Ma from Tencent. Uh-oh, is he going to be voting? Yeah, I hope your video game doesn't say anything negative about China, because if so, you ain't winning no awards this year. Anyway, point is, we got our nominees in. It's a bunch of different categories. I don't know which ones matter. Let's see here. Well, you know what? Let's go through the categories real quick. But I think most of all, we're going to focus on the Game of the Year category. VR, I have no opinion. I haven't played any of these games. I assume Beat Saber will win. But isn't Beat Saber... That didn't come out in 2019. Hasn't that game been around? I don't know. Anyway, no. Everybody plays Beat Saber. I assume that deserves to win. Strategy game. I've played none of these. I want to play Wargroove a lot. I really do want to play that game. The only one of these I've played is Fire Emblem, which was good. I don't know. I could see it winning. This was a weird year for games. It kind of feels like not a lot came out, or not a lot interesting. Music. The only thing I've played here is Death Stranding. It's got a good soundtrack. I'll give it to that. Role-playing game. Yep, no opinion there. I don't have any opinion on any of this stuff. Best performance, I'm going to say, man, I've been playing Death Stranding. Mads Mikkelsen does some good acting in that game. I'd be happy giving it to him. Ongoing game. Apex Legends is pretty fun. I don't know. It's a hard one to decide on. All these games have rabid fan bases. How do you say whether or not an MMO is better than Fortnite? They're very different. I guess whichever one added the best content this year. I don't know. Narrative. Again, I played Death Stranding. It's got a good story. All right, I'll give it to that. Multiplayer game. Borderlands 3 was terrible. I did not like that. People are saying good things about Call of Duty. I really like Apex Legends. Tetris 99 was obviously a real fun time. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about The Division, so I don't think that's going to get anything. Mobile game. My buddy Izzy will not shut up about Call of Duty Mobile. He loves it. The rest of this stuff, I didn't play it. Independent game. Give it to that Goose game. Everybody likes gooses. Games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. AKA shit I ain't gonna play anytime soon. Look, I'm all about messages in games, but... I think Gris, was this the one? Didn't I watch my buddy play this one? Hold on one second. Gris walkthrough. What does this game communicate to me? You just run around and you... What is the pro-social message here? I don't know, man. I played this with my buddies and we're like, this is a fun little puzzle platformer, but it didn't teach me anything about the world around me, sadly. Pretentious crap. Look, I'm all for pretentious art and garbage, but I don't think the games are doing a very good job of delivering it. Maybe I'm wrong. Game direction. I'm still sad I haven't played Sekiro. None of you people bought me a copy of None of you have to buy me a video game, let's be clear. One of you did send me the money to get a copy of Resident Evil 2. That was nice. Somebody donated that during the Strand. I like that game. And I also like Death Stranding. Feels hard to weigh in on these when you haven't played all of them. Fighting game. If you don't give it a Smash Brothers, you're kind of a jerk, I gotta say. That Sakurai guy put his heart and soul into this freaking thing. He went nuts. Jump Force is supposed to be terrible, so I don't know why that's on there. We have a second cat joining the excitement. What's up, Buscemi? Family game. Children shouldn't be playing Luigi's Mansion. It's got spooky ghosts. I don't know. Mario Maker, I guess. Mario Maker's fun. It encourages kids to create. Is that 3 different Mario games? It's 4. It's everything on here is Nintendo. Nintendo's the only people making family games. It's literally, and Yoshi's Mario as well. So it's 4 different freaking Mario games and Ring Fit Adventure. All right. Well, I guess Nintendo is the only people who made any family games this year. Esports team, you know I care about this a lot. I know all these teams and all the I don't know anything about any of this. I hate to admit it, I'm just not an esports guy. Esports host. I'm going to give it to Alex Golden Boy Melendez for no reason. Best esport game? Give it to China's favorite game, Overwatch. Esport event. Lord, why are so many esports categories now? Esports coach, give it to Danny Zonic. That's the one I'm all about. Content creator of the year. Yo, what the fuck? Why am I not on here? I make content. I guess I'm not as entertaining looking as Ewok. Ugh. This is why I'll never be popular, is I don't dress up like a little unicorn child and dance and sing for you people. I'm sorry. I'm a grumpy old man. I ain't got time. Community support. How quickly can I get a refund is this category. Oh, Lord. Audio design. I don't know. Don't care. Art direction. Give it to Death Stranding. I love that Death Stranding, baby. I'll probably give it to Link's Awakening, though. It's got that cool little art style of, what do you call it? Looks like a toy box. Best action adventure game. See, all these categories. There's not that many games. This is a bad year for games. Borderlands 3 doesn't deserve anything. That game's terrible. Give it to Sekiro. Action game. Give it to Astral Chain, even though I only played that game for a second. I want Platinum Games to be rewarded for doing things that are awesome. Okay, here we go. Here's the big one. Here's the big category. Game of the year. Now, there's 6 games in this category. Had a little discussion earlier with some people. Let's take a look at each of the games. One of the games is Control. Full walkthrough. Can you beat the game in 6 hours? So here's the weird thing about this game, Control, is so many people, when these Game Awards came out, I heard them saying, they're like, what's Control? Like, this game came out and nobody talked about it. And I guess their marketing must have just been terrible, because I thought it was an Xbox exclusive. Their last game by this studio, Quantum Break or whatever, was an Xbox exclusive, but I guess this is on everything. You play as a girl. You know what it is? It's sexism. If the main character was a man, y'all would have heard about it. It's basically a game. You have psychic powers, and I guess you go around with a gun, and it's kind of like you have a built-in gravity gun. You can rip stuff out of the environment, throw it at people. Yeah, all right. I mean, I'd play this game. I haven't played this game. It looks good. Will it win Game of the Year? Maybe, honestly. It could be one of those upset things where they're like, all these people who I was looking earlier, trying to get a look at the who's in charge of this thing. Here we go. Voting jury. So the people who are going to vote, you got people from all around the world. Brazil, you got Chile, you got Frank. Who from America gets the way on in this? Please tell me not Polygon, because we're stupid. I know Polygon's going to be on here. God damn it. They're just going to vote for Gone Home, and it didn't even come out this year. They're going to go, can Gone Home win Game of the Year? And they go, no, that came out like 5-6 years ago. Are you sure? It's the most important game ever made. Entertainment Weekly. Game Informer, Hollywood Reporter, Adventure Beat. Here's the... Vice gets to vote? Why does Vice get to vote? They're the stupidest motherfuckers around. Oh, Lord. I'm surprised Game Ranks is on here. I thought people didn't like them. Who did I not see here? There's definitely some kind of funny gets to vote. They're just some dudes. Okay, whatever. Kotaku. Oh, is regular Kotaku not on here? Interesting. That's who's missing. See, Kotaku UK and Kotaku are not the same. They are completely different operations. They just share a name. They don't interact at all. So it's weird that Kotaku UK gets to weigh in, but Kotaku America, they're like, get bent. You don't know nothing. Polygon gets to report on eSports. Uh-oh. That's going to make my buddy Richard Lewis mad. Okay. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's possible these outlets are going to be like, hey, Control didn't get enough love and not enough people played it. Now's the time to give it Game of the Year, put a spotlight back on it. I could see that happening. Death Stranding, I don't think... Now, this would be my almost... this isn't my pick. This is my second place pick. In any other universe, I would give this first place just because I love Kojima. I love what he's doing. I know people are like, oh, you just think you like it because it makes you feel intelligent to play it. I do like it. It's not because I think I'm smarter than you, even though I am smarter than you because I understand Death Stranding's myriad themes. That's a joke. I think it would be weird for them to give it Game of the Year because he is, again, Kojima's on the advisory committee, and the fucking guy who's in charge of this thing, Jeff Keighley, is in Death Stranding. It's kind of a weird conflict of interest. I mean, I don't think that he's going to stack the deck. Clearly, there's 80 different places voting. It's not like he can really force all these people to vote for him, but I don't know. It might feel kind of weird. I also just don't think... I think the gaming community as a whole is so split on the game that I don't think there's any way it'll get the right number of votes. Resident Evil 2 I did play. It's definitely not Game of the Year material. I'm going to say that. I'm on the final chapter of this game. I haven't beat it yet, and nothing about it is spectacular. It is solid. It is playable. It's an excellent remake, but not great. Sekiro is interesting. I wanted to play this game real bad. I haven't played it yet. I've heard nothing but great things. I'm going to watch Donkey play Sekiro because it's funny when he plays this game. This game looks great. I really want to play it, but what's weird is, like, Dark Souls and Bloodborne are both huge, have huge fan communities. People never stop talking about them. And I don't hear the same for Sekiro. I don't hear the same amount of love and adoration. So even though I haven't played it, it seems to me like it kind of has a reputation of not being as good or as engaging as Dark Souls, as Bloodborne. I mean, it does look fantastic, though. I want to play it, but it definitely did not seem to blow up in the same way as those other games did. We got Super Smash Brothers. I guess I'll just say right now, that's my pick. My pick for Game of the Year is Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everything about this Smash Brothers, man. The guy who makes it, Sakurai, puts just... I don't know how he's not dead. The amount of stuff he jams into this game. It's got so many characters, all sorts of little hidden nods to every video game. It is just the ultimate love letter to the industry. It is just a video game that loves video games. I think that guy deserves to be recognized for what he put into this thing. I mean, he just... Christ. You read the reports, he's like, yeah, I didn't sleep for a month working on this thing. You're like, I guess not, dude. You should have. Why are you killing yourself to make the Kirby fighting game, dude? But, yeah. Yeah, Smash Brothers, it's the real deal. I would give it to that game just based on how much love his buddy, that dude put into it, that Sakurai. Outer Worlds, again, I didn't play it. People are telling me it's too short. It's like a good game, kind of like a Fallout kind of game, but it's too short. It's a good-looking game, but I don't know. I never got deep into these Fallout type things. It's just not my kind of game for some reason. I can't talk to this many people. It's always like you got to talk to the High Wizard and then this lady and have all these conversations about regulators. And then I'll leave, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. What mission am I on? Like 12 different people gave me a mission. This game, to me, as far as I understand, people are like, yeah, it's only like 20 hours long. It kind of feels like a proof of concept for a larger thing in this universe. like, hey, everybody buy this one so the next one we can make it 3 times as long. As I think people who like these kind of games, they like a long, detailed experience in that way. Unless they're just going to pad it out with some DLC. I don't actually know what their plans are for this game. But anyway, my voice is cracking with excitement. My pick is Smash Brothers. Sakurai, guy's been working in the industry forever, working like a dog. Deserves a big win here. One thing about that guy, he made a game called Kid Icarus Uprising. That game is fantastic. It is incredible. It was supposed to be on the Wii. If it had been on the Wii, it would be forever remembered as one of the greatest video games of all time. Instead, it got stuck on the 3DS, and that's a tragedy. So, Sakurai, I'm glad Smash Brothers is great. I want to start a campaign to get Kid Icarus on the Switch because it's that good. Death Stranding, I'll give it second place. And based on not even having played all of these games, I personally would give Sekiro third place. I haven't even played it. But I'm not into these big storyline whatever games. Control could be, again, the sleeper hit. I could see everybody being like, we got to encourage everybody to play as a strong female character. They didn't know. They didn't know the game was great. We need to tell them about it. It could be the sleeper, but I think they could give it to Smash Brothers. I don't think it's too out there for them to give them that game of the year. It's so dense. There's so much love in there. It's a beautiful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? What are your picks in the comments? Who's the best esports coach? Tell me right now. Is it Swayzar or Dangler or I don't know their fucking names and I don't care. What do you think out of those 6 games? Which one do you think deserved game of the year? Did you play all 6 games? Because I definitely didn't have time. Not a great year for games. It feels like a lot of great stuff did not come out, but I think they got a good slate of selections for the top 6. More cool videos coming soon. Peace and love coming to you in 2020 very soon. And thanks for watching my videos.